You just mentioned you played with Billy Cobham.
Yeah,
So how did he get to hear about you? How did that come
because Billy
about?
Cobham played with the other Italian musician in a concert, and they invited me to play with him once. Then he invited me to play with him sometimes
Right, right.
around Italy, sometimes in other countries for
Great.
a few
So I guess
times.
when he heard you, that's when the door opens for
Yeah,
everything. And then I guess he tells other people about you.
yeah.
Because you then, a bit later, you start to play with Jimmy Cobb, is that right?
Yeah, I started a few times with Jimmy Cobb in Italy, and a couple of times when I stayed for a while in New York.
Oh,
Yeah,
that must
I
be so
played.
exciting, man. Like, to know that Jimmy Cobb was Wes Montgomery's
Yeah, yeah, I was so
drummer and
excited to play with
like
him
on
because
boss guitar, on
yeah,
Full House,
yeah,
and yeah.
full house, and
Oh, I bet that
it
was
was
brilliant.
nice to hear the same sound, the same
Yeah, yeah,
feeling
yeah,
and
yeah,
swing
yeah,
of the record, the Wes Montgomery records
yeah.
playing with me. So it was so
It's a dream come true.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But it was
Fantastic.
just for a few times, three,
Yeah,
four
yeah, yeah.
times. So
That's all right.
enough to enjoy it, but not enough to Uh, you play with this kind of great musician, you want to play every day
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
to
Sure,
learn,
sure, sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
to keep the energy, the feeling.
Great. That's incredible. I guess we probably can't get through a conversation without talking about George Benson, maybe. I mean, it would be easy. Well, not easy, but when someone has your kind of facility, you can't help thinking about, the very few people who've achieved your kind of facility, and one of those people is George Benson. So, did you spend some time looking at that?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time also to the George Benson records, mainly of the 60s with Hammond,
Yeah.
Lonnie Smith, and also the records, I think is called Blue Benson, something like
Yeah.
this, where is the Billy's Bounce. Uh,
What's new?
it helped me a lot because I was playing a little bit with the, as you say, sweet picking, economy picking,
Okay.
and but I played not in a good way, but was for me was natural to play in this way.
Right.
So when I discovered George Benson, I started to study better
Right.
this kind of technique because he played a lot of arpeggio like this.
Sure.
So I developed a lot of this kind of technique, and also it helped me a lot to study the virtuoso albums by Joe Pass, number one and number two.
Right.
It helped, and I can give advice to students because when he played the standards with no tempo, no time, it's nice when you are learning because you have the time to think about. For example, I play one chord, then I play the phrasing, so I have the time to think, and then to go to the next
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
chords.
yeah. That's exactly it.
Yeah, so because for the students it's difficult to follow the changes to play fastly. So at this time, of course, it was difficult also for me, and it helped me. So I say, okay, I try to play chords, improvise one licks, another chords. No, I play the second chord, the next chord. Just I don't play if I didn't finish my licks.
Right, right, right.
So it's nice. Then you start to play with tempo, slow tempo, and then to improvise every day, every day.
Right, right, right.
So it's
So when did this incredible picking technique come in?
mm.
I mean, is that through George Benson, or is that just
Yes,
everything?
through George Benson, and then I studied a little bit a book from Frank Gambale, Frank
Oh,
Gambale,
right, okay, yeah,
speed
yeah, yeah,
picking,
yeah, yeah.
just to make. It's not really jazz book, but it's good for the technique because he play also scales with this.
Right. Okay. Okay. Great.
I start to play
Okay.
this way.
So this is all about the right hand. It's
Yeah,
like following through
yeah,
with the right hand.
yeah, yeah.
So you're.
You play the same direction when you change the string down
Yeah,
and
yeah,
up
yeah,
is this
yeah.
is this kind of. So I played, but just going down because when you go up, sometimes it's not so natural.
Yes.
So I start to play also in this way. But it's difficult to be clean, because when you go down, sometimes you play more loud, or maybe you play this way. It's
Yes.
not good, because this is a chord. So so you have to work a little bit also with the left hand.
To mute. Yeah.
To don't play, but so I start to play this arpeggio. And now this is my techniques, but I started I was a little bit natural in the beginning, just going down.
Right,
so
right.
I developed this. I can play just in this way, because I cannot play with alternate picking, because it's not mine. So
Really?
yeah.
Oh, really?
This is my maximum.
Right. Well, there you go. I thought you were just like machine gun picking, but you're not. No.
What do you mean?
Like like really fast alternate, but
Yeah.
is that not what you're doing?
No.
Why, it all happens so quickly. It's like a blur. But of course, you have the thumb technique as well.
Yeah, I play. Or I try to play with thumb. Of course, Wes Montgomery is our heroes about thumb. But I cannot play like Wes. He play so fastly, and I think you need to change a lot of fingering to play very fast.
Because it's only downstroke.
So I play with my fingering.
Yes.
And I play what I can play with the thumb. Yeah, he played down, but a little bit also. I think also a little bit sometimes up.
Yes.
Like. Something like this.
Something
But
like that.
he played with 3 fingers, and he played a lot of horizontal fingerings like this. So.
Yes. Do you feel, perhaps this is a strange question, but when you're playing downstrokes, it feels like it's easier to move upwards. And I wonder if maybe I was thinking about this the other day, that maybe that's why Wes sounds like he's always moving, always like moving forwards, because he has to. Like, I mean, for instance, when he's this is me trying to ask you a question, but like, for instance, when he wants to go like, oh well, I should turn my guitar up really.
Yeah.
He does that sort of thing, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
I think he play with a lot of glissando.
Yes.
Also because he move a lot. So if you do this, you have to go down here. So you go. But of course, you don't have to. You have to cut the nail without nail, because he played this way, not in this way. Also, the sound is different, because if you listen, more warm.
Okay. Right. Well,
So he
he used to sort of hold it like that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could never get on with that. It feels
He
like
played,
you've lost.
yeah, with the. It's nice. The sound is so warm.